Shall we start? Okay. By the powers vested in me, I now constitute this graduation ceremony of the Cape Peninsula University of Technology.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning. Good morning. Molweni. Goeiemorgen, dames en heren. Before we begin this morning's ceremony, can we join in a moment of silence for private prayer and meditation? Thank you. Chancellor, the Honorable Thandi Modise, Chair of Council, Mayor Precious Sibia, members of Council here present, Dr. Albie Sachs, I've seen Dr. Albie Sachs here, members, yes, you can clap, please. Members of the Executive Committee, members of the SRC, distinguished guests, particularly the two honorary recipients in Professor Dennis Goldberg and Dr. Andrew Mangani. We are honored here to have these two izithalando ezimbili. Siyabulela. Deans, assistant deans, members of staff, parents, friends, and most important of all, our graduates. I have the privilege of welcoming you to the 2019 Autumn Graduation Ceremony of the Cape Peninsula University of Technology. This is a very special day for all of you, representing the culmination of years of study, hard work, and sacrifice. Sacrifices not only on the part of you, the graduates, but also of parents, of partners, and family members who provided financial and moral support throughout your period of study. So this ceremony represents a celebration of a collective efforts of all who contributed to your achievement. During this 2019 autumn graduation, we will be awarding a total of 1,608 diplomas and degrees in 4 ceremonies over 2 days. At these ceremonies, we will be awarding a total of 64 master's degrees and 10 doctoral degrees. A total of 47 qualifications will be awarded cum laude and 10 summa cum laude. This morning, we will be conferring qualification to candidates in the Faculty of Business and Management Sciences. This faculty is the largest faculty at Cape Peninsula University of Technology, with 12,906 registered students in 2018. In this ceremony, specifically, we will be conferring diplomas and degrees to 389 graduates, including 20 masters and 2 doctoral degrees. This morning, we will be awarding 7 qualifications cum laude and 1 summa cum laude. This faculty has established strong partnerships both locally with the provincial government and the CPUT, and internationally with a number of universities abroad. It has participated in a number of international strategic initiatives, partnership, and student and staff exchange projects. The faculty has recently received a grant to the value of 1.4 million from FACITA to support 108 academically deserving and financially needy learners. Further confirmation was received just this week from the LG CETA for another 50 bursaries for qualifications that align to LG CETA's top 10 critical and scarce skill areas. The faculty has made significant progress in promoting a research agenda over the past years and has been awarded the research chair funded by wholesale and retail CETA until March 2020. The faculty has 2 research centers, the Human Performance Laboratory, housed in the Department of Sports Management, and the Center for Tourism Research in Africa, etc. The faculty has 5 rated researchers as recognized by the National Research Foundation. The Cape Peninsula University of Technology is currently the largest university in the Western Cape with more than 34,000 registered students, including a strong contingent of international students representing more than 70 countries across the globe. We are regarded as a leading university of technology, having increased our research output to a point where we have more than 2/3 of our publication in international indices. This is great for global exposure, as this exposes our researchers to a global audience. CPUT last year, on the 7th of March, renamed its Cape Town campus to be known as a District 6 campus. The event celebrated the rich heritage of District 6 and acknowledged the pain that was caused when the then Cape Technicon was built on that particular site. We have completed, and we are in the process of completing, a number of major projects, and specifically in 2018, we actually completed the new chemical engineering and chemistry building on Belleville campus. Maintenance and renovations of many of our residences is actually taking place, as well as the rugby field, the floodlights are actually working in outdoor gym. Enhance that reciprocity by our rugby boys with a sterling performance over the other universities. Not only will this new building and infrastructure support further growth at both the undergraduate and postgraduate levels, it will also assist the process of consolidating our science, engineering, and technology program on the Belleville campus and our business, ICT, and design program on the D6 campus. But it will also provide our students with a more holistic student experience and provide a conducive learning and living environment. Our vision is to be at the heart of technology, education, and innovation in Africa. We believe that through technology and innovation, we will be able to address critical issues relating to socio-economic development, both in this region and nationally. We are in the process of working on a new decadal plan, or the so-called Vision 2030 for the institution, that is actually buttressed by what is actually called One Smart CPUT, looking through the lens of the 4th Industrial Revolution. As alumni of this institution, we hope that you will also commit to this compelling and audacious vision. Together, we hope that you will help us realize our goal of creating futures, not only for our students, but for the broader society as well. We hope that you will continue to support this institution and that your future continuous professional development will take place here at your alma mater. Many of you will go to occupy influential positions in commerce, industry, and public sector. But we sincerely hope that you will not forget the communities from which you come. We hope that you'll use your special skills and your influence to put something back into those communities and to help them contribute to their development. With the rapid pace of change and the globalization of knowledge, it will become imperative that you continue to upgrade your knowledge and skill on a regular basis. And we hope that your alma mater will have a role to play in your lifelong learning. We know that our alumni are our greatest ambassadors. That's why your success is so important to us. We are proud of what you have achieved thus far and sincerely hope that we have helped you to place you on a trajectory that will lead you to even greater success in the future. Congratulations once again on your fine achievements. We salute you as graduates of the Cape Peninsula University of Technology and wish you continued success and everything of the best in the future. Enkosi mawethu ndiyabulela. Baya dankie. I will call upon Professor Green to come to the podium. Professor Moll. Professor Moll first, thank you.
Professor Goldberg. I would like to call Dr. Lorien Platsky to present as a recipient of the Doctor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, honoris causa, to Professor Dennis Goldberg, and to read the citation.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the award of the degree of Doctor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, honoris causa, Dennis Theodore Goldberg, for his selfless contribution to the struggle for freedom and his unwavering commitment to the development of post-apartheid South Africa. Goldberg was born in Cape Town on the 11th of April, 1933, and is celebrating his 86th birthday today. After completing his schooling, he studied civil engineering at the University of Cape Town. In 1957, Goldberg joined the Communist Party, a banned organization at the time. Goldberg joined Umkhonto weSizwe, the armed wing of the African National Congress, in the 1960s. He was arrested in 1963 and sentenced to life imprisonment in 1964. While his fellow Rivonia trialists, including Nelson Mandela, were incarcerated at Robben Island, Goldberg, as the only white person convicted in the trial, was sent to prison in Pretoria. In prison, he studied for degrees in public administration, history, geography, and library science. He spent 22 years in jail, and after his release in 1985, left South Africa and went into exile in London, where he lived with his wife, political activist Esme Bodenstein, and their 2 children. Here he continued working for the ANC in its London office and served as a spokesperson for the party. He founded the charity Community Heart in London in 1995. Goldberg returned to South Africa in 2002 and served as a special advisor to Ronnie Kasrils, who was the Minister of Water Affairs and Forestry at the time. In 2009, Goldberg received the Order of Luthuli for his contribution to the liberation struggle and his service to the country's people. In 2010, he published his autobiography, The Mission, A Life for Freedom in South Africa. Goldberg is a trustee of the Dennis Goldberg Legacy Foundation and has been working to establish the House of Hope, a center for the arts for young people in Hart Bay.
Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, honoris causa, on the candidate I present to you.
By the powers vested in me, I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, honoris causa, on the candidate you present to me.
Move out of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite Professor Dennis Goldberg to deliver his keynote address.
Is this on? I don't think so. Is it on? Good morning, everybody. I'm not going to go through the whole list of protocol because it wastes time. It's been done by the Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor. But to the Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor and all the executive of the university, really I'm very grateful for the honor you do me. But it's much more than an honor you do me, because when this robe was put around my neck, I couldn't help thinking that my comrade Andrew here and me and Nelson Mandela and the other comrades in the Rivonia trial were waiting for them to put a noose around our necks, and we escaped that. This is a much nicer noose. Thank you very much. I say it as a joke, but I want to tell you that when you face with your comrades in a trial the possibility of being hanged, where the white media, the government media, and white South Africa as a whole really and truly wanted to hang us, and they rejoiced at every piece of evidence that showed that we were determined to overthrow the apartheid repression and put an end to it. They really rejoiced. And here we are today with a bond that can never be broken. I have friends, and we have comrades, many of whom have passed on now, black, white, colored, Indian, who took part in that struggle. Struggle's not over. It continues to this day. But here we are, and we celebrate our victory so far. And you know the way we always say, a luta continua, the struggle continues. Revolution until victory. It's true, you know. We put an end to apartheid, but there are lots of people with apartheid ideas still in their minds. And when I look at the people, graduates, families, faculty members of this university, I see that we're beginning to overcome these problems. We're all here together. But in the minds of many people, there's still very deep wounds in the minds of the oppressed, but also in the oppressor, many of whom don't understand that they too have been freed to become real human beings, to live Ubuntu and not just talk about it. And you see, social change comes about, yes, by talking, refining ideas, but in the end, through action. Social action together in the kind of unity we can forge. And that was what our generation of leaders, like Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, Ahmed Kathrada, Bram Pitcher, and so many others, were able to achieve. We didn't all agree on what the future would be, but it had to be a future without apartheid. And so this far we've achieved it. But now we've got a country to build. As you heard, I'm a civil engineer by training, and as a 13-year-old, I was inspired. I wanted to build for people. Water across the desert, pipelines for oil, houses for people, dams. Oh, what I wanted to be Big Bill, the construction boss, and change the world. And then when I was studying at University of Cape Town in the 1950s, I discovered that first we had to change the country before we could change and build for our people. So I lost a lot of opportunity to be an engineer, and I watch the guys now with this wonderful infrastructure development program that's going on all over our country today. I'm just an old bully who can't take part in that anymore except by admiring it. And I do admire it. I'm just jealous that I can't be part of that physically. I can talk about it and revel in what we've achieved. Now, I know there's a lot of sadness in our country. I know a lot of people who have not benefited directly. I know there's a lot of poverty. I know that it's going to take time because there is no magic wand, unfortunately. But I also know that we used to struggle to find people who could think, who could get educated, who could do the technical work of building. I talked about the need to act. Well, we technical people, we put into practice the ideas that we as organic intellectuals dream up that our people need. And that's why when the Vice-Chancellor talks about remaining connected to the community, to remain organic, to remain part of the people, and not as some so-called social elite with a degree, and therefore I can do what I like. We really need to remain in touch. We've got water problems, we've got electricity problems, we've got social problems. They keep threatening us with the sea to rise, as though we engineers can't build a wall 2 meters high to keep the sea out. They tell us the future is doomed. It isn't. It's up to us. It's up to us as thinkers. It's up to us as practical people. And really, I'm tremendously excited when I see the list of degrees and doctorates that are being awarded here today. It's not just for a small white elite anymore. Our universities are educational institutions for all our people. And we achieved something, you know, comrade. We achieved something. And I don't know how long it will go on that I can speak to the Chancellor of this university as Comrade Thandi, who was a fighter in her own right, put in prison for taking up arms to put an end to that terrible system. But it's lovely to have somebody who came in, weapon in hand, to help put an end and help build a university now, and as Speaker of the House of what we call Chamber of Provinces. What a change in our country. And don't let anybody say in my presence that nothing has changed, that everything is worse, because that, if I may speak real deep academic language, is a load of crap. We have come a tremendously long way, and we've got a long way to go, and you and you and you and you and all of us are going to do it. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Stalande Sesihle. I now invite the Dean of the Faculty of Business and Management Sciences to the podium.
Chancellor, I now call upon Dr. Laureen Platsky to present the recipient of the Doctor of Public Administration, honoris causa, Dr. Andrew Mangani, to the Chancellor by reading out the citation.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the award of the degree of Doctor of Public Administration, honoris causa, Andrew Moketi Mlangeni, for his commitment to the fight for a democratic South Africa and a lifetime of service to the people of South Africa. Born on the 6th of June, 1925, Mlangeni spent 26 years and 4 months in prison, where his cell was right next to that of Nelson Mandela. He grew up on a farm and has said that he was 11 when he was introduced to a teacher for the first time. He was among a select few to receive military training in China before the formation of Umkhonto we Sizwe, the armed wing of the African National Congress. The struggle icon and Rivonia trialist was sentenced to life imprisonment on Robben Island. Mlangeni completed 2 degrees, the first in political science and public administration, and the second, a BA Honours in political science, before his release from prison in 1989. He served as a member of the post-apartheid parliament and over the years has been honoured with a number of awards, including the Isi Tlwandandwe Award, the ANC's highest honour for his outstanding contribution and sacrifice to the liberation struggle. Mlangeni is a founder of the June and Andrew Mlangeni Foundation, which he established in honour of his late wife. His biography, The Backroom Boy, was launched in 2017. When Rhodes University awarded him an honorary doctorate last year, Mlangeni said the following: "Only the combination of the formal and informal education can catapult humanity to greater heights."
Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Public Administration, honoris causa, on the candidate I present to you.
By the powers vested in me, I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Public Administration, honoris causa, on the candidate you present to me.
Chancellor of the University, Comrade Thandi Modise, Vice Chancellor of the Cape Peninsula University of Technology, Dr. Grace Nhlapo, members of the Council, members of the media, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, and the most important of this room, of course, are the graduates. In terms of my health, this has been a very bad year for me. Just 2 months ago, I became blind in one eye, and my hearing has also been very badly affected. When I saw doctors about my eye, they said it's old age. They said I was 93. I said, no, I'm not 93, I'm 39. And in 2 months' time, I'll be 40, not 94. My name is Andrew Mangani. I was born on June the 6th, 1925. I don't know if it makes me 39. I was born on a farm where my father was a farm laborer. After my father's passing away, my family had to leave the farm. This was great because I had escaped from the recycling of another farm laborer, farm worker. We lived in a township in Bethlehem, in the Orange Free State, and that is where, for the first time, I met this thing called school. I'm what I am today because I attended school. I was arrested in 1963 and was imprisoned I was in prison for life, where later, as has already been pointed out, studied political science and public administration. I got a degree in that. And later, an honors degree in political science. I was studying law when, fortunately, people of South Africa and the international community forced the government to release us from prison. So I did not complete my law degree. Let me, at this point, take this opportunity to thank the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and members of the Council for seeing it fit to honor me and confer on me an honorary doctorate. I would humbly like to dedicate this prestigious award to all the people in this room, particularly the youth of this country, because they are the future. The Cape Peninsula University of Technology is the largest higher learning institute in the Western Cape and produces a large number of graduates armed with a variety of skills that are needed by the economy. I'm deeply honored to stand on this podium where many engineers, technologists, economists, and other professionals who are actively involved in building our country received their qualifications. Education is the greatest equalizer. It opens up access to many opportunities in life. As young people, you have a mammoth task ahead of you, because a degree is just the beginning of a key that opens the door to the world. It is a lifetime achievement. It is not a tender. The university has done what they could. Now your journey has begun to live a life of legacy. Having said that, education on its own is not enough. Leadership is very crucial. Resilience, emotional intelligence, Ubuntu, and ethical leadership. These values are paramount to a qualified, balanced leader of the 21st century. Finally, you must try to keep a healthy balance between work and family life. For family is everything. Corruption. I want to talk about the current state of affairs. There are currently a lot of commissions sitting in our country. All of these commissions have one thing in common. For example, there is the Commission of Inquiry into SARS, Commission of Inquiry into State Capture. This corruption is committed by men and women who just don't wake up one morning, one day, and decide they want to do corruption. It is a deliberate effort which takes a lot of planning. These acts of dishonesty and fraudulent conduct by those in power, typically involving bribery, and robs our people of our basic needs. All of us should support the call from the President Cyril Ramaphosa that we should all participate in getting rid of this scourge of corruption. Even economists are warning us that South Africa may be downgraded to a junk status, not only because of corruption, but also through this continuous load shedding we are experiencing almost daily. I'm also concerned about the murders that are taking place in our country. The raping of our children by men and the brutality that goes with it. This is a very serious challenge to all men in South Africa. I sometimes feel that the courts must be given a free hand in imposing harsh penalties, such as death penalty, despite the fact that death has been abolished in South Africa. Backroom boy. The former president of the Republic of South Africa, Comrade Kgalema Motlanthe, who is also a patron of June and Andrew Mangani Foundation, in a forward of my book called The Backroom Boy, had this to say: the struggle of the entrenchment of a united, democratic, non-racial, non-sexist, and just society is not cast in certain terms and will inexorably suffer setbacks in the cart and thrust of political existence. He further said that in such moments, it helps to look back at our troubled past to see how those before us rose to the challenges of the day. It is now in your hands to take the baton of freedom that we fought so hard for and run the race to the end. Never give up. The race of freedom for all, especially the historically marginalized. I have fought a good fight. I have finished the race. I've kept the faith. I did what I did, not for myself, but for the people of South Africa. I stand here before you today mindful of the fact that I'm at the crossroads of the old school or old generation and the new fourth industrial revolutionaries. Ours was a struggle of freedom, liberation, and justice. Yours has just begun. It is now in your hands to run this race and stand up against the abuse of these fundamental rights that fellow comrades died for, and defend them at all costs. As Lenin said in 1901, what is to be done? You must never in your lifetime allow men who rape young children and women in our society. You must never in your lifetime allow corruption to rob society of its moral fiber and deprive society of basic needs. You must always stand on a high moral ground in word or in deed. An educated fool only thinks about himself or herself. Have passion for the less fortunate. What we were fighting, when we were fighting the apartheid government, we were not doing it for ourselves. We were doing it for you to be free. Therefore, I urge you, as we hand over the baton to you, to act responsibly in your various positions of leadership, make an impact, leave a legacy. When you look back through the journey you have traveled, you must stand tall and say, I've made it. As young people would say, that you have arrived. In your arriving, make sure that you take someone less fortunate to arrive with you. Congratulations to you, but also most importantly to our parents, to your parents who had to put up with all these years. We don't say thank you enough to our parents until they're gone. Honor your parents while they are still alive. In conclusion, it is the African National Congress that has delivered this freedom we enjoy today. The freedom that other political parties enjoy with plurality of views is through the effort of the ANC. As you would have it, even in politics, the ANC had some prodigal sons, but they always return home, and to their surprise, we welcome them. If for one reason or the other, anyone felt alienated from the ruling party, I want to assure you now that the storm is over. Come back. If statistics are anything to go by, half of the youth in this room have not registered to vote. A citizen who does not vote also has no right to complain when political decisions do not go their way. So those who register to vote, please go and vote for the new dawn. Go vote for the ANC. Once more, I sincerely want to thank the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, and all those who were involved in deciding to honor me. Amandla! Amandla! Away too!
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer certificates, diplomas, and degrees within the Faculty of Business and Management Sciences on the following candidates.
By the powers vested in me, the certificates, diplomas, and degrees awarded to the candidates as presented to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, some of the students will receive the qualifications cum laude or summa cum laude. In order to qualify for cum laude, students must have passed all the subjects in the qualification at the first attempt, obtained an average of 75% in all the courses of the qualification, and an average of 75% in the final level courses. In order to qualify for summa cum laude, it is applicable only for 100% research master students in cases where both the examiners awarded a mark of 75% or more. The first qualification is the Diploma in Operations Management, Ntombentle Aliva. Non Kiante Abu, Yandisa Biana. Zanele Bosch. Nwabisa Botman. Apiwe Daweti. Kutala Dweza. Sibongiseni Feni. Kolani Ganta. Zoleka Gonya. Nosipibo Gaka. Sibongile Hamani. Boyolwe to Keva. Non Coloselo Kotso. I just want to bring to your attention that we have a first in terms of our graduation ceremonies, in that the names of the candidates are also on the two screens. It's another first for CPUT. Atankosi Lebakeng. Tracy Lee Leekers. Luntukaze Luke. Kotle Maktosa. Timothy Madlakani. Busisa Mtlombe. Andesiwe Majeki. Titiboko Makatu. Leratu Mpanga. Okutle Mapaloba. Lotemba Makolo. Babawa Matiwani. Kwanda Matiwani. Bukeka Mbutuma. Monday Fabani. Memory Mukandi. Thank you. Lubabalo Mzumani. Kolo Bawa Ntipa. Siakola Ndude. Babawa Ngini. Nosisi Wen Wenchup. Lungi San Kitu. Singizwan Khasi. Yandi sa Nomzanga. Belum Kaupafa. Thank you. The next candidate is also the recipient of the Caro Visa Award for a senior peer education in HIV and AIDS. Timakatso Palatse. Si Pamandla Kwabe. Tori Groge. Atemba Rongo. Mujahid Sali. Rebaoni Sonosi. Mesin Desene Sigidi. Sizo Cezani. Gershwin Smith. Setu Sobantu. Nabisa Somchaka. Kungeka Stofu. Bonga Tembani. Sinavoyo Toba. Siam Tela Fokwana. Lucian Williams. Teskin Williams. Lona Kulakwe. Sandy Swazini. Iviwe Zini. The National Diploma in Accounting, Annalisa Kweni. Celeste Shortles. The National Diploma in Cost and Management Accounting, Babawa Zamela. The National Diploma in Entrepreneurship, Manlisi Dia. Nicolas Ijie. Yo Malela Mabawana. Nasipi Mabongo. Laleto Lisa Patu. Luvo Mblekwa. Yonala Mkuntwana. Nwabisa Ndlungwana. Kayakazi Ndodana. Amanda Putu. Tozama Tim. The National Diploma in Event Management, Sisanda Gaji. Ndaba Zovuyo Jita. Zanande Kwanini. Lucinda Maseko. Sizukazi Mbokodi. Odwa Mos. Atenkosi Sikota. The National Diploma, Financial Information Systems, Sia Bulela Gina. Sazi Zolikelo. Sorry. The National Diploma, Hospitality Management, Accommodation, Marco Dirks. Jean-Pierre Hock. Amarachi Miwagu. Amy Jaffe. Andrea Levine. Siamtanda Madikani, Anasipo Mtani, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give advice to the students. All students are reminded to observe the graduation protocol and not to deviate from the prescribed procedure when they cross the stage, please. Attention, I can just say, attention-seeking behavior lowers the dignity and the tone of the ceremony, and it will lengthen the time that he will spend here. Please be respectful and fair to your fellow graduates and their guests. Thank you. Matabogo Mukone. Okay. Okay, bro. Nomche bro Wendy Mtungwa cum laude. Sweetness Mzozo. Lositelo Glimbi. Bianca Pasquali. Sean Tay Peterson. Jonathan Skepis. Akona Siblala. Amanda Siata. Balisa Smith. Raquel Steenkamp, cum laude. Liesje van Niekerk. Mandlakazi Wata. Bianca Williams. Bulumko Yeku. The National Diploma of Hospitality Management in Food and Beverage, all way to Budlela. Tandukazi Diamani. Mende Filana. Motlatsani Kitty. Zentle Limba. Likit Seng Bakupani. Mwabisa Mkjima. Mlanzeka Mkize. Nosi Pelo Malatle. Kelsey Peterson. Yonelisa Plaiki. Woyolwetu Suganga. Asavela Sukacha. Yondela Stoi. Sylvia Chokwani. The National Diploma in Hospitality Management, Professional Cookery, Nadia Esterhuizen, cum laude. Palisa Klaassen. Sipos and Kozi Dingai. Nori Zaiman. Sipuseto Simakutle. The National Diploma, Human Resources Management, Muriel Nguema. Rigobert Biamba. Sisonke Bofula. Chad Kalidin. Virginia Dankis. Sinead Douglas. Mandisa Kacheka. Kabisa Mabija. Kanisa Madolo. Sisonke Matleza. Kumeza Mankiwa. Tabisa May. Grace Madoda. Nontando Zwangu. Nokubonga Mkiva. Sinovuyo Mpotulu. Annalisa Ndlangalavu. Lamies van Heerden. Joanne van Wangaard. Tanya Zas. The National Diploma Internal Auditing. Avon Collinser. Zandile Hashe. The National Diploma Management, Petros Makavula. Zanzi Mbavu. Fundiswa Mlota. Elijah Motlala. Zianda Jinka. Dumisani Oliphant. The National Diploma Marketing, Andrea Boyson. Veronique Brophy. Atenkosi Daniel. Wilwetu Kakaza. Algernon Hector. Nandipa Jetu. Nobulumko Komba. Akole Kona. Sky Leroux. Giovanna Luindula. Lungasi Pusetu Madolo. Zoleka Maluleke. Zimkita Matroko. Nangomso Mokubata. Sizi Pomoy. Anelen Langalavu. Bandesiwe Jamela. Zanele Nkoweni. Thank you. Bongo Nkumandu. Kola Ratangana. Avive Khanyana. Sibulele Hechwana. Muhammad Samsudin. Naledi Toba. Sibasisu Tiblika. Sisanda Kati. Yolanda Zide. The National Diploma, Office Management and Technology, Charlton Brandt, cum laude. Gavin Geswind. Manditlume Jikwa. Dedrick Martinez. Asipe Matu. Siamtanda Mzazi. Sinazo Ndwebi. Farron Reuters. Good morning, Kim. Kim Thompson. The National Diploma Operations Management, Fernande Fongoka. Kona Hanji. Yanga Kamana. Anati Mgnyana. Bongeka Mtoza. Timothy Shle Penny. Zentle Pandya. Sunday Peterson. Zimkita Yumata. The National Diploma Public Management, Zuzinke Boyson. Madeline Kipido. Deliwe Fuzani. Tumeka Madolo. Devin Miller. Samora Mpulu. Nozukon Kakai. Zanele Niameli. Zimkita Nimbezi. Nomfundo Rosa. Sinazo Satole. Thank you. The National Diploma in Real Estate, Junaid Gillian. Tembi Jazile. Yamkela do Dumo. Nompumelelo Simani. The National Diploma, Retail Business Management, Zola Bokwana. Nontukozo Fakude. Nombuiselo Jonas. Kakamba Kohli. Zintle Dema. Sawa Meli. Sian Tanda Metelekiso. That's okay. Zanti Soga. The National Diploma, Sport Management, Gilbert Abrams. Jadrian Seister. Nonsi Kalelo Kati. Pamela Mambumbu. Andalasiwe Ngogela. Siamkela Sokweba. Mikael Williams. The National Diploma, Tourism Management, Wendy Fieglen. Sapiwe Machodiana. Boikutso Moremi. Tumile Moikwa. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sibulele Sorti. Thank you. We will move over to the BTech degrees now. The BTech degree in Business Administration, Amanda Kora. Khomotso Malatlela. Aganati Mbini. Atankosi Ngola. Nandipa Stuma Giovanni. What is that? Yeah, I can't do that. Lutando Sibozo. Nobuntu Vuba. Tabisa Zozi. The BTech degree in Financial Information Systems, Kutlem Behu. Pelisa Tamakwe. The BTech degree in Human Resource Development, Bridget Koloko. Nosipiwo Sigonella. Shannon Polton, cum laude. Chantal Steenkamp. Lungalwa Mkakai. Tembela Zilangu. The BTech degree in Human Resources Management, Nandiswa Makalima. Nochuaki Mokachani. Nona Lealba Mushupela. Sisle Sisanga. Sintle Squang Kalala. The BTech degree in Internal Auditing, Tina Bime. Ako na John Ginamba. Hadley Lefleur. Ako na Makaleni. Zimki Tamanti. Ako na Dialavani. The BTech degree management. Nkosi Kolholo Teza. Carabello Lakema. Lucanio Mgongo. The BTech degree, Management in Entrepreneurship, Lilita Dlekelili. Sanalasiwe Chocha. Tabu Zaba. The BTech degree, Marketing, Tulani Gancho. Yunus Kalala. Thank you. Sizipo Matiwani. Marta Keta. The BTech degree in Project Management. Lately Adonis. Maria Afonso. Apelele Bekebo. Timbankosi Dalangosi. Zuko Dlakana. Bubele Dungahezi. Lionel Esterhuizen. Eva Yuriko. Zikona Fumbana. Tulasile Gozo. Nompumelelo Gumede. Zianda Gotiwe. Somleze Jali. Lukolo Jama. Sisipo Kango. Tabogo Gatla. Lukona Koti. Glaney Lukola. Zandile Madube Dube. Abongile Magenindani. Pamela Machaya. Pulalwa Mazwi. Tandukazi Mgakiso. Stephen Menard. Tembelitle Muzukwa. Zizibele Namtu. Yolisa Andamani. Yandisa Ndongeni. Asisipo Ntokomfi. Sonwabile Nobula. Apiwe Ngenga. Nolufefe Pikachi. Anita Gente. Michael Horto. Tandukazi Sentile. Yanela Cezani. Sipelele Talapile. Odwa Willem. Viokazi Cecile. The BTech degree in Public Management, Asanda Kubile. Boniswa Mkize. Nandipa Novingana. The BTech degree in Retail Business Management, Lindalwa Bavuma. Natasha Boyson. Zube Bruckner. Lungelo Mbasu. Mzemkulu Matiwana. Abongile Mlanjana. Andiswa Mtenkulu. Papani Kwankazi. Letru Gonolo Sebe. Sekuyo Sotgika. The BTech degree in Sport Management, Mukawa Gumede. Jonathan Sass. The BTech degree in Taxation, Kanisa Sigenu. Bukawa Tlu. The BTech degree in Tourism Management, Andam Tembu. The BTech degree in Tourism Management in Event Management, Lubabalo Button. Tatu Tlomola.
for the Master of Technology degree, and the title of the dissertation, The State of Entrepreneurship and its Socio-Economic Impact in the Cape Metropole Area, and supervisors Dr. I. Tika and Ms. M.L. Matotso. Tony Muzembe Kabengele. The title of the dissertation, Employee Perceptions of Organizational Culture Constructs in Selected Non-Governmental Organizations in Cape Town, Western Province. Supervisor, Professor Iwu. Anita Sholongu. The title of the dissertation, The Students' Perceptions of Factors that Contribute to Dropouts at a Selected College in the Western Cape. Supervisor, Dr. Onijafi. Corina Sonia Strumpfer. Master of Technology, Business Administration, Entrepreneurship. The title of the dissertation, Challenges Faced by African Copreneurs in the City of Cape Town, Western Cape. Supervisor, Professor Iwu Zolile Mieko. Master of Technology, Business Administration in Project Management. The title of the dissertation, Experiences of Working at Construction Project Sites in Cape Town as a Foreigner to South Africa. Supervisor, Dr. Joa. Njemen, Peggy, Kengu, and Jepchept. The title of the dissertation, Application of Project Management Software and its Influence on Project Success, a case of NPOs in the Western Cape. Supervisor, Mr. Stanley Fora. Silebazizo Nombukozi Mgwazi. Title of dissertation, An Analysis of Value Management as a Panacea for Project Execution Failure Rate in Selected Cape Town Firms. Supervisor, Dr. Joa. Sandisile Magwaza. Title of dissertation, Evaluating the Quality of the National Government Self-Housing Scheme in the Western Cape before and after the NHBRC involvement. Supervisor, Dr. Joa. Nwabisa Mayongo. Title of dissertation, Evaluating Quality on Selected South African Freight Rail Construction Projects. Supervisor, Dr. Joa. Ngobani Sydney Mlekwa. Title of dissertation, Evaluation of Core Competencies Required by Project Managers to Effectively Execute a Construction Project. Supervisor, Dr. Joa. Tembani will follow. Master of Technology, Business Information Systems. The title of the dissertation, Adoption of Cloud Computing Services amongst the Micro-Enterprise Sector in Cape Town. Supervisor, Professor Patha. Alban Boris Logarero Chiza. Title of dissertation, The Role of Enterprise Resource Planning in Entrenching Business Processes in a Selected Organization in the Western Cape, South Africa. Supervisors, Dr. Tumdako and Mrs. Haka. Anisa Njolo. Congratulations. Master of Technology in Human Resource Management, and the title of the dissertation is A Framework for Talent Management in the Higher Education Sector, a study at a selected University of Technology in the Western Cape, South Africa. Supervisor, Mrs. F. de Klerk. Roderick Masukuro, cum laude. The Master of Technology in Public Management, course-based. The title of the dissertation is The Management of Sanitation in a Selected Area in the Western Cape, South Africa. Supervisors, Professor Hendrickse and Ballard. Julian Lemon. The Master of Technology, Tourism and Hospitality Management, and the title of the dissertation, Tourist Perspectives of a Tourism Product in a Selected Zimbabwean Town. Supervisor, Dr. Ntloko. Washington Makuza. Master of Public Administration, and the title of the dissertation, The Effectiveness of Community Participation in Housing Development in a Township within a Metropolitan Municipality in the Western Cape. Supervisor, Dr. S.E. Cronier. Mpisakanya Pristwell Fubesi. The title of the dissertation, Performance of the Expanded Public Works Program in a Selected Department of the Western Cape Provincial Government. Supervisors, Professor Hendrickse and Ballard. Lindy Sindelo. We now move to the doctorate degrees. Doctor of Technology, Human Resource Management. At this juncture, I call upon the supervisor to read the citation.
I will read you the short version of the citation. Andrew Jeremiah's studies focused on effects of employee rewards on the job satisfaction and morale of public TVET educators. Both extrinsic and intrinsic rewards significantly influence public TVET educators' job satisfaction and morale. The findings contribute to rewards management, utilizing the total rewards model in the public sector. Well done.
The Doctor of Technology, Human Resource Management, Andrew Jeremiah. The Doctor of Technology, Tourism and Hospitality Management. I now call upon the supervisor to read the citation.
Oswald Mhlanga was born and raised in Zimbabwe. He did his undergraduate degrees at the Central University of Technology in Bloemfontein before realizing that, in fact, Cape Town was the best place to be. His studies entitled The Critical Success Factors of Airlines in Southern Africa. Despite the growth in air traffic, there has been a very high failure rate in airlines in Southern Africa. Just to illustrate, since 1929, 66 airlines started operations, including 36 in South Africa. Only 18 are still operating, 9 in South Africa. Oswald is the first academic research program in Southern Africa to identify the critical success factors of airlines. The results found that the domestic airline market in Southern Africa is too small to operate with these small aircraft efficiently. He found that the airline industry in South Africa is structurally challenged, faces high fixed and operating costs, has a cyclical demand, intense competition, and these impact on the profits. The challenges include management and organizational mismanagement, financial irregularities, labor inefficiency. A statistic: South African Airways employs 184 people per aeroplane. Air Zimbabwe employs 200 people per aeroplane. Qantas Airline in Australia, 109. United Airlines in the United States, only 71. We have, unfortunately, aged aircraft. We have outdated technology. And, as our two honorary doctors this morning referred, we have horrible political interference and corruption.
The Doctor of Technology, Tourism and Hospitality Management, Oswald Mhlanga.
Chancellor, I request you to confer degrees and diplomas in absentia on the candidates whose name appear on the program of the respective faculty who were not able to be here today.
By the authority vested in me, the diplomas and degrees are hereby awarded to the candidates in absentia.
We are almost at the end of this morning's proceedings, and I would like to use this opportunity to acknowledge all those who contributed to the success of this ceremony. Can we give ourselves a round of applause, please? Firstly, thank you to our Chancellor, Methandi Mudise, for presiding over this ceremony. We appreciate the time that you have taken out of your busy schedule to be with us here. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank the chair of our council, my precious Bia, and all members of council for sharing this celebration with us. A round of applause, please. Our EMS student for the sterling work in ensuring that all the issues related to first aid and other emergency are addressed. Thank you for your support. I would also like to thank our honorary doctorates, our two revolutionaries in both Prof. Dennis Goldberg and Tate Andrew Mulangeni. And they are actually thought-provoking messages and inspiration of actually directing us in the right direction. Siyabulela. Thanks to the Student Representative Council, who is here to support their fellow students. We appreciated that dearly. I also want to thank our university choir for an item in the song, a wonderful rendition. Tiba Koloi, Koloi Hayame. Thank you very much for the wonderful song. Our sign interpreter, Liza Gamadlolo. Thanks for interpreting the event so well. Our sound engineer for streaming this particular event. That was fantastic. And the very first electronic screen with names of our candidates. Very, very accurate. That is your one smart CPUT. All funding agencies, sponsors, the Department of Higher Education and Training, our international partners, who in many cases provide research grants and bursaries that assisted so many of our students towards this success today. They are also highly acknowledged. Thanks to the lecturing staff as well as internal and external postgraduate supervisors for your presence here this morning and for sharing in this special moment with your students. And especially thank you for your contribution over the years to the success of our postgraduate and undergraduate students. Thank you very much. Finally, thanks to the staff in academic administration, the support services, and our marketing and communication department, who work in the background but have ensured that this ceremony ran as smoothly as it did. Thank you very much. I also want to make this small announcement. When you go outside, there is a graduation village where you can take photos with your supervisors and also a chat with your supervisors and of course meet maybe some members of management. It's set right outside here, the graduation village. Please actually take your time to visit the graduation village. Lastly, I will now ask you all to stand for the singing of the national anthem. Thereafter, the Chancellor will formally dissolve the congregation. I thank you.
By the powers vested in me, I now dissolve this congregation of CPUT. Thank you.